Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a initial review of this little guy. This is the Injora LCG transmission with the axial bolt pattern. It comes in clear, and for $1 more you can get anodized aluminum. It's black with a slightly different top cover, but I think this cover's about the same. Bought this, picked this up for, what was it, like 18 bucks, 20 bucks shipped. I'll put a picture up. In the packaging, you get one transfer case. You get, see if I can get my parts tray over here. You get a pinion, 2 motor screws, 2 set screws, and some shims, which I'm probably going to use some of those shims because a little too much slop right there. I might put a shim on this side, just to one little one, see if it'll be too tight or not. That pinion is a 9-tooth. It's full size. Instead of just having one flat part, it's full length 9-tooth. It should be geared fairly low. It might be a bit of an issue for the portals on this truck, so I'm also going to see if I can gear it up, if that's going to be a thing. But maybe this is meant for portals. I'm not sure yet. Haven't got that far into it. Let's get that far into it. Where is my screwdriver? Found it. 3 screws on the back. These are 9mm. Hex head, countersunk screws, very nice. So far, very simple. It looks like it might be worth the money. Visually, I can't speak for performance just yet, but I will be doing a follow-up review on this in like a month or so, depending on how much use I get into this truck. Because it's one thing if it'll hold up for one run, but I'm talking over time. I might even do like a really long-term video for this. All the screws are the same size. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Up close and personal. Fairly decent. It doesn't look machined. It definitely looks cast and then finished. But the casting doesn't look too bad. It's very light. Seems pretty damn good so far. Let's get a look at those threads on the aluminum side. Come on. Focus. Focus, you fucker. Come on. I want to bring a clip. There we go. Fairly decent threads. Let's take a look at those gears. Have solid metal. These also appear to be cast. They are 32 pitch with sealed bearings, which is nice. If it had bushings, I would probably complain or question why the fuck. Yeah, pretty solid construction. And then here's the plastic up close. Got the plastic just because the idea of see-through seems kind of cool. You can see the machining in there. Yeah, appears pretty decent. I would be a little hesitant on these threads in here, so don't put those in too tight. Other than that, seems pretty good. Let's take this one off. Shim. Come here, Shim. Come here, you fuck. Got it. See if that's going to be too much of a shim. We have to put them in the right way around. Alrighty. Yeah, very, very simple transmission. I like it. The reason the truck that I'm putting this in is my Gen 7 build. Not mine, I purchased it. So I'm just modifying off of where they ended on the build. Wow, that was... Okay, let's bring this up in close. Alrighty, so I'm probably not going to do a video for the installation process. Right. Still moves freely? Oh, look at that, no lash whatsoever. And then do we still have a little bit of play in the other one? I might be able to get a shim in there. That still moves really good. Beautiful. Alright, let's get it installed. Alright, it is hours later. I have finally gotten around to putting the transmission in. It went in fairly hassle-free. All the hassle that I got is just because of how this truck is configured. I have a program card. Well, you'll see in a second. We'll just tuck that right there. Stock transmission. If the motor spins this way, then this spins the correct way or something. I don't know. This transmission spins in the opposite direction. So what I had to do is I went to my transmitter, right here, yep. I flipped it in reverse, but then forwards didn't have full throttle, because when this flips the reverse and in a normal, it doesn't flip in the ESC. It just tells the ESC that you're going in reverse when you're actually going forward. So what you want to do is you take your program card, you plug it into your ESC. For those of you who are still running brushed out there, we're a dying breed, aren't we? Plug it in. Let it do its little boot up thing. And you'll see max forward force, value 5. Now max forward force should be 100%. But since the ESC thinks that you're going, that forwards is actually backwards. Okay, let me see. I'm confusing myself here. When you tell this to go forward, this is actually sending the signal that it's going in reverse. So it tells this to go in reverse when you're actually going forward. Got it? Are we following along? So you want to go to setting 6, and it'll probably be at 50%. So I maxed it out to 100%, as you can see here. And then you go back to number 5. Whatever, go back to number 5, and that'll be it. I put mine at 50%. It says forward, but remember, the ESC thinks it's forward, but it's actually reverse, right? Okay. Now, you can put that somewhere else again. Turn her on. You can notice that by this LED light up here, it'll be blinking, 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 and then once it goes solid, that means that it has given it all the beans. Now you know. As far as the transmission, it's kind of noisy. As you heard, in the beginning it's very noisy. But I kind of like the noise, and then once you get higher in the RPM, it smooths out. You can hear that the gears are kind of bedding in and clattering a little bit. I'm hoping that'll smooth out. And that will be in my follow-up review, however far away that review may be. Would I recommend this? I think this is starting to look like a very good candidate to be the go-to cheap transmission. 18, 20 bucks, fits in with any axial, like the main axial, what the hell is that called? Bolt pattern. And it puts the motor nice and far forward. I'm liking it. I think it's going to perform at least a little bit better. So in a couple months, if I do get this out more, I will do a longer term video on, well, the review. And hopefully it doesn't break before then. I don't think it will, but if it does, that'll be in the review. But with that being said, I have talked enough at my phone for one night. You guys, well, take it easy. Until next time.